Genesis chapter 49. Jacob knew his time on earth was almost over. So he called all his 12 sons together and said, "Come, let me tell you what will happen to you in the days to come." Then he began to speak to each son, giving blessings, warnings, and prophecies. He spoke first to Reuben, his firstborn, saying, "You are my strength and my first child. But you will not have the highest honor because you were unstable and sinned against me." To Simeon and Levi, he said, "You are brothers in violence. Because of your anger and cruelty, you will be scattered among Israel." Then came Judah. Jacob's words were full of hope. He said, "Your brothers will praise you. The scepter will not depart from Judah until the one comes to whom it belongs, and the nations will obey him." This was prophecy pointing to kings and even to Messiah who would one day come through Judah's line. To Zebulun, Jacob said he would live by the seashore and become a harbor for ships. To Issachar, he said he would be like a strong donkey bearing burdens but choosing rest and land over freedom. To Dan, he said he would provide justice for his people but also be like a serpent along the path, surprising others. To Gad, he promised though raiders would attack him, he would fight back and win. To Asher, Jacob said his land would produce rich food fit for kings. To Naphtali, he described him as a free deer bearing beautiful offspring. When came to Joseph, Jacob poured out a long and rich blessing, saying Joseph would be like a fruitful vine, blessed by God Almighty with abundance, strength, and protection. Despite being attacked by others, Joseph remained strong, and God lifted him up. Finally, to Benjamin, he said he would be like a ravenous wolf, devouring prey in the morning and dividing spoils at night. After blessing each of his sons, Jacob gave them one last command. "When I die, bury me with my fathers, Abraham and Isaac, in the cave of Machpelah in Canaan." Then Jacob finished speaking, lay back in his bed, and breathed his last. Jacob's final words show that God had a plan for each of his sons and their future tribes. Some were corrected, some were honored, and some received promises of greatness, especially Judah, from whom the Messiah would come. It reminds us that God's blessings and purposes are greater than our mistakes, and He directs the future according to His will.